Thank you so much for joining me today at Everyday Yoga. My name is Christine. My pronouns are she and her. I'm recording live again with my daughter on Zoom. So I am teaching from my very, very heart to the daughter of my heart. So let this practice show you just as much love as you deserve, because you deserve to be loved as much as my daughter deserves to be loved. Without further ado, let's go ahead and come into the present moment by noticing the breath. Maybe you notice the breath at the end of your nose, flowing in and out of your nostrils. Closing your eyes might help you focus there a little bit more. Maybe you notice the breath in your chest as your heart rises and falls with each inhalation and each exhalation. Maybe you notice the breath in the belly as the belly expands with every inhale and the navel comes towards the spine. The belly softens with every exhale. Tuck the chin just a little bit towards the heart, finding length in the back of the neck. And let's go ahead and do a little twisting from side to side, getting a little movement in the full length of the spine here. Let's bring the palms together at the heart. We'll inhale, finding length in the spine, lifting the heart towards the thumbs, lifting the crown towards the sky. Exhale, allowing the shoulders to come away from the ears and the elbows to come down towards the earth, pressing into the feet, pressing into the chair you're sitting on. One more breath here. And then inhale, lengthen. As we exhale, we're just going to twist very gently over towards the right. Just twisting from the top of the spine here in the shoulder area. And then we'll inhale back to center and exhale, twisting over to the left. Again, keeping the movement up in the upper shoulders. Inhale back to center. And this time, bring your focus to the ribs. Twisting to the right, getting a little movement in the side bodies. Inhaling center, exhaling to the left, getting a twist in the rib space. Inhale, center, and this time bring your awareness to the base of the spine, getting the twist all the way down in the low lumbar part of the back. Inhale back to center and then twist left, base of the spine. Inhale, center, and this time let's go from the bottom to the top. Exhaling, twisting from the base of the spine, through the middle of the spine, through the shoulders, and lastly the neck, looking back over the right shoulder, going only as far as your edge. Keeping the chin tucked and staying here for a couple of breaths. Finding length in the spine as you inhale. Finding softness as you exhale. If you want to go a little deeper here, you can release the palms and bring the left hand to the right knee here. And bring the right hand to the chair or to your right hip, wherever it comfortably comes to. You can inhale and exhale here, finding length and softness. If you want to go deeper, you might open up the arms. I got a wall back here behind me, but if you don't have a wall, you can stretch the arms wide open. If you do, just bend the elbow and maybe bring the arm to the top of the chair, reaching forward with that left hand, opening up and twisting here. Wherever you are, one more full breath. And then we'll inhale, coming back to center where the palms meet at the heart once again. And then exhale, beginning to twist from the base of the spine through the middle of the spine. through the shoulders and the upper part of the spine, and then through the neck, looking back over that left shoulder. Taking a couple of breaths here before going any deeper. And then maybe opening up, bringing that right hand to the left knee and the left hand wherever it kind of naturally comes to, allowing you to just use the traction of your palms to gently deepen that twist. And then maybe even opening up the arms, maybe hooking that left arm behind the back of the chair as you reach forward with the right fingertips here. One more full breath here, wherever you are. And then we'll inhale, coming back to center, bringing the palms to the heart. And then let's go ahead and get a little movement down in the hips. Come to the left corner of your chair, or depending on the layout of your space where you're practicing, maybe the right corner of your chair might be a little bit better here. But we're just kind of straddle the chair here so the knees can come wide, and you can still press the feet in the earth and still press the seat onto the sit bones onto the seat of your chair. Draw that crown of the head towards the sky. Allow the shoulders and the elbows to be heavy here. And then we're going to do some shoulder dips here. So press with the right hand into the top of the right thigh as you draw the right shoulder across the body and over towards the left knee. Come back to center and then dip the left shoulder towards the right knee. Moving with the breath, we'll inhale to center, exhale, right shoulder, left knee. Inhale, center, left shoulder, right knee. Just continue moving like this. Moving with the breath, noticing what you feel in the shoulders. Noticing what you feel in the hips, maybe in the low back. Maybe you want to get the neck involved a little bit and take the gaze down towards the earth as you bring the shoulders towards the knee, keeping the chin at the chest as you come through center. Getting a little movement here across the tops of the shoulders and the back of the neck. Moving from side to side in this goddess pose variation. Maybe instead of looking down, you want to look up. So come back to center, bring the gaze up towards the sky here. Dip the shoulder towards one knee and kind of keep the chin tucked as you look out in front of you. Look up as you come through center and get long through the neck as you come to the side. Find what works in your neck. Personally, I think I kind of like it down low, or maybe we can make some big circles with the body. Coming through the center and then up and around. Doesn't matter which direction we're moving in, we're going to switch the directions. Just allowing it to be really organic and flowy. Knowing that we're made up of over 70% water in our bodies and flowing with that fluid-like motion here. Next time you come back to center and you look up towards the sky, reverse the circles. Just allowing the body to find its own natural rhythm. Inhaling as you come up. Exhaling as you come down. Maybe you want to release the hands and let them get involved, reaching up as you inhale up through center and reaching down towards the earth as you exhale downward. Find a couple more rotations wherever you are. I'm just moving that block away there. And then we'll inhale, arms reaching up towards the sky, lift the heart, find your victorious pose. Arms in a V shape, pinkies drawing in towards one another. And then bring the palms to the back of the neck, interlacing the fingers. Continuing to breathe, allowing those thumbs to be long down the sides of the neck. We'll inhale here, lifting the heart. And then exhale, rounding forward, drawing the elbows towards one another, holding on to the back of the skull, at the base of the skull, allowing the head to be heavy here, drawing length in the back of the spine, breathing here. Finding softness where you can, inhaling to stretch the skin of the back body. And as you exhale, release the hands. Shake the head from side to side, maybe up and down. One more full breath here, and then we'll inhale and continue breathing as you roll one vertebrae at a time back up to a nice, tall, beautiful spine. Reaching the arms out and up as you inhale, looking up to find your palms, and exhaling, hands to heart center as you find a tall spine. We'll come back to the front of the chair here. We'll get just a little bit of stretch and opening in the front of the hip flexors, and then we'll wrap up our practice here. So let's go ahead and turn towards the right and kind of come closer to the front half of the chair here so that the right thigh is nice and firmly planted on the seat. And if you can't reach the floor here, you could get a block to put your foot on, or you could just press into the ball of the foot, kind of making a high heel shoe sort of a shape with the foot here. Being mindful not to cramp that calf though. So just engage as much as feels good in your body. Or if you don't have a block, but you find you need a little help getting closer to the floor with that leg, you can always use a shoe box or Kleenex box or an Amazon box or maybe a bolster or pillow, whatever you have around. And then we're going to go ahead and come into a supported lunge here. You can curl the left toes under and just allow yourself to be long in the front of the left hip. You might want to turn the top of the foot to the earth, bringing the toes flat. Or you might want to send that left leg out long and really get a nice stretch here through the front of the left thigh. And maybe draw that left arm forward. Maybe lift it up towards the sky. Find length wherever you are, top of the foot, or curled under, pressing back or right under the hip. Find what feels good in your body today. It might be different tomorrow. And then we're just going to reach those left fingertips over towards the right. Getting a little more length in the left side body here. And if you want a little bit more, coming a little closer to dancer's pose, you can reach that left arm behind you towards the back of the left thigh and lift the heart towards the sky, lift the gaze towards the sky, open up the throat. So wherever you are here, that was a little too open on my throat. One more inhale, one more exhale, and then we'll come back to center. Go ahead and go to the opposite side. So we'll bring the left thigh to the front edge of the chair here. And here I'm going to use a block because it's sitting right there in front of me and it's nice and convenient to do it. And then we'll come into our lunge position, starting here with the knee coming down under the hip first. Finding support on the chair wherever it seems to be logical for your hands to hold. So I'm holding the front of the chair and the back of the chair. Curling the toes under. Bringing the top of the foot to the earth. See what feels good. Try a couple different variations. Maybe pressing back feels better. Notice what you feel in the body. Notice what supports you. Notice what gives you a sense of opening and relief here. And then maybe reach that right arm forward. Maybe inhale it up towards the sky. Going a little deeper, we can draw the right fingertips over towards the left. Or we can reach the right hand back towards the back of the right thigh. Maybe not opening up in the throat quite so much this time. Maybe tucking the chin, drawing the shoulders away, getting a little bit of a back bend here. And then we'll inhale back to center. Bring the feet back to the earth. Bring the hips underneath the heart and the head over the heart. Let's just take a little bit of a breathing exercise here, finding a little bit of vibration. When we make the primordial sound Om, it vibrates the vagal nerve in our bodies. And that nerve stretches all along the spine and touches every single organ in our body. And so when we find vibration there, we stimulate that nerve and we bring calmness to our parasympathetic nervous systems. So if you're ever with an agitated animal or a baby or a kid or something, you might try saying a few Oms with them. But for now, we're just going to interlace our fingers and bring our hands to the tops of the head. And we're just going to make a buzzing, humming kind of a sound here. So take a nice big inhale to prepare. And as we exhale, we'll hum. Hum as long as you can. And then let it fade away. Did you feel the vibration in your head, in your hands? Maybe take another big inhale and this time focus the vibration in the throat. Inhale to prepare. And exhale to hum. Maybe bring one hand and then the other to the heart space. This time focusing the hum in the chest. Inhaling to prepare. Let's bring the hands to the belly and see what you feel in the belly as you hum. You can release the hands if you like, bringing your attention to the soles of your feet, to your fingertips and your palms, to the heart, to the throat, to the space between the eyebrows that is often referred to as the third eye. Recognizing your highest self and knowing with complete certainty that the universe has your back. Take another full breath here, letting that thought settle in your body and seeing how it feels. The universe has your back. And then inhale the arms down and around and up towards the sky alongside the ears. Bringing the thumbs first to the third eye. Trusting our intuition. And then to our hearts. Meeting new challenges with love. And this is where we tilt the chin towards the chest, recognizing the light and the love in one another. Namaste.